Hi and welcome. This is not another Mets podcast, a pilot episode, first pitch, season premiere, whatever you want to call it. This is a podcast that we have a lot of fun. We will talk not 100% exclusively for Mets, but we will speak about baseball, Dodgers, and this running side by side from off Mets investing and Dodgers for other side investing as a king. So we really appreciate that you subscribe to this channel. This channel is a parent, the parent channel of this is Messón Sports, where we speak about sports and baseball in Spanish. So this is the English version of that channel. This is of that parent channel. So before we made a 2024 MLB season recap for the Mets, allow me to refresh you that in 2020, in August, Mets organization represented or an owner by the Wilpons family started conversations with hedge fund owner Stephen Cohen. In October, MLB approved that the sale of the Mets for $2.5 billion. Stephen Cohen officially was the Mets owner by November 2020. So this is the fifth year. This is the quinquennial year. And Mr. Stephen Cohen is looking for his ring. He's looking for a skyrocket Mets organization in Queens, not New York, because the older brother, the famous brother of the team that had more exposure is New York Yankees. Not just because it's tradition. There's a lot of things: the championship, the tradition, the fans, the postseason visits. So Stephen Cohen, which is the richest owner in MLB and the third richest individual in the United States, purchased the New York Mets. Yes, he's very aggressive in the investing aspect. So we really think that Mets needs not just Carlos Mendoza, not just Juan Soto. They already need more pitch. They signed Frankie Montas. They resigned Shane Mania for 3 years. But they walk away Luis Severino. Luis Severino signed with Oakland. So I think the Mets still have a missing piece. So in this podcast, we really want to make graphics, Excel and spreadsheet data and statistic to try to present to you another vision of a sports program or a sports podcast. I really love sports. I'm a CPA, but an all-time baseball lover, a fan. So what else? Remember that Mr. Stephen Cohen got his Gioconda, his Mona Lisa, this offseason, signing Juan Soto to a massive contract, $775 million. So what else? He needs to resign Pete Alonso. He needs to bring more pieces in the mix because Mets are competing, not just with the Yankees. Mets right now are competing with the Dodgers, the billion-dollar team. Yes, the billion-dollar teams. There is a machine in LA that is preparing that team, not just for 2025, I think for a dynasty. So Stephen Cohen, who have $21.5 billion as his fortune, as per Forbes in 2024, he really needs to speed up and try to bring back the polar bear. I will love to see polar bear back in first base with the Mets. So finally, we want to show about some images that we will be seeing here in this podcast. So all the Mets. The Mets, remember that we're two steps in front of the door to the World Series. Just only because one team crossed in the middle, it was the Dodgers. They didn't went to the World Series. In my mind, Mets were a great team. Not in my mind, in paper and in statistic, Mets have a great second half after the All-Star break. So in base running, in run scores, in steals, in homers, in average, in all in slugging, OBP, OPS, in all statistics globally in the whole league and in the National League, they were top 10 in almost everyone. I'm gonna show you at the end of this video all the statistics and you can confirm by yourself. Yes, Mets have a great season. Imagine in 2024, imagine that Mets can have a really great season from the start, from the beginning in this 2025. So this is a challenge. There is no money, that value that can buy the wins. And Stephen Cohen needs to put more money on the table for bring other players. Not just bring back Pete Alonso, for bring other players. I don't know if Vladimir Guerrero for third. I don't know if Santander just recently signed with the Blue Jays. So we do not have any idea what Mets are thinking to add, if they will be adding other players. Stay tuned, subscribe. Not another Mets podcast. We will present all the statistics. We will talk about the results, the Mets player, the Mets organization, not exclusively, because we will talk about baseball in general. But we have we have a locker for Mets. Yes, a little stadium in this podcast. Thank you and bye bye.